Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 32 of the Foster Child Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, we are going to age up Shahir to a teen and get him working on his aspiration that I've rolled for him already, and just the various things he needs to do as a teen to be able to then age up to a young adult and out of the house. And as you may be able to tell, we've had some changes to the house. We only have 7 members of the household, one of which is a cat. I moved the 2 young adults out because of the fact that I'm about to age up Shahir to a teen. I find that the teens will ask any of the young adults or older in the house questions, and their parenting skill wasn't high enough for me to want Shahir to ask questions to them because I might lose in the areas I don't want to lose for him. So we're just not having a birthday party for him. We're just going to have a birthday cake, and we'll have a birthday party for him hopefully when he ages up to a young adult to make a bigger deal of that. But Lacey is just about to go to work, and I just really do want her to do that. Poor little Sean woke up. He'd had a nightmare, but he was a bit hungry, and he also had to go to the potty. So I thought, well, we'll let him do those things, and then we'll let him go back to sleep. And hopefully this moodlet, it should be gone from having a nightmare. So, but he's sort of, sitting over there, possibly going to watch some TV. I'm not really sure. We're going to get the birthday cake out because I had Nicholas make that. I don't know if I did that in the last part or if I did that off camera. I do have, of course, added the things to the house for our cat, whose name is Minnie. She is spayed, so we won't be having any kittens from her. And much as we do have 7, what I've decided to do, because I don't think Nicholas is in any danger, from what I recall, of getting abducted. I have had that happen in other saves. I don't think his logic is that high, and I think that can trigger that sometimes. But to be on the safe side, and because I'm not really ready for a toddler yet, because we already have 3 and none of them are high enough that I'm ready to add another toddler to the household, I am going to adopt another child. And by the time the child is ready to adopt, hopefully the twins, at least the twin toddlers, can age up, and then we can have 3 toddlers again, because I do have a toddler. I'm pretty sure, I still forgot to check, I'm very sure that I have a toddler that I'm ready to add to the house. So that's kind of what I was planning on doing. And plus Oliver is actually not that far behind the twins, but as long as the twins are kids, I don't mind having 3 toddlers like we have right now. I just don't want more. Preferably, of course, fingers crossed, it may be that the baby we adopt will become a toddler before any of the twins are ready to age up, but we will see how that goes. So we have the cake out, and I had Shahir doing some things to continue to work on these things. The empathy, we can just send him out volunteering to finish it. Responsibility will be easy, as he's so close and there's not that it's easy to get it. Just have them do their homework. You can always get a project, but he could do that as a teen. And the emotional control, again, he's very close, but he can write in his journal, and I think he has reached the high enough in violin? Yeah, totally. He's level 9. He can play with emotion on the violin as well as write in the book. So we are going to take him over here and have him come and blow out his candles. And that means I want to put the walls in up. I still want to get a photo of him, even though I'm not having a party. Doesn't mean I don't want to not get a picture of him aging up. And we still may see the other 2 around because I haven't removed them from our family club yet. But he's not going to ask them for any advice as club members, or I would think he's not going to ask them advice as club members because we can't answer them because we're not controlling them. So let me go into tab mode and get ready to get a picture of him there. Let me just get one first, and then I'll hit play and try again. They actually moved into the city is what I did, because of course that would make sense to he's aged up. Let me check for his aspiration. It was leader of the pack. I have it already noted down. I had looked it up when he was younger. I had rolled it on the legacy challenge site, legacy trait generator, that comes from a legacy challenge for like the whole, like I have his adult trait too. So it's a popularity, and then it is leader of the pack. So he will get the gregarious trait from having a popularity aspiration. And then his trait is actually dog lover. And I know I got a cat, but that's because I find cats are less work than dogs. You don't need to take them for walks. You don't have to clean up their poop. Well, you do, because you got to clean the litter box, but it's like not randomly around the lot, even though of course that can be quite useful for gardening because you can use it as fertilizer. But you also don't have to clean cats. You don't have to bathe cats, only dogs. So the disadvantages of when the cats get sprayed by skunks, you can't clean them. You can't bathe them, whereas you can bathe a dog in the game. Of course, in real life, you can bathe cats. They don't really like it, but you can bathe them anyways. So dog lover. Let me look where that would be. Ah, there it is under lifestyle. I guessed right. So, and he had rolled dog lover, and I wasn't going to change it from that. So he now has his homework. He has aged up. Let's take a look at him. Let me put, well, he looks quite nice, and his outfit is okay for now. I will probably go in and change him at some point, but I don't want to do it right now. And so there we go. Why don't you add the birthday candles back? So we don't need to eat the cake because we not having a party. You only need to eat the cake when you're having a party. So there we go. We can put that cake back in the fridge, and I'm hoping that Nicholas, let me get the names, gets a promotion when he goes to work tonight, because then he can complete his food aspiration, and then his food will never spoil, which is kind of nice. So I am going to take... Beatrice sent Shahir a gift. Look for it arriving in the mail soon. Beatrice and Kara are who moved out. I'll get rid of these picture. So, and then Nicola... so I'm going to probably adopt the child. I might adopt it while Lacey's at work, but I might just wait till she comes home. But then we might have some overlap because, of course, they had done all their work tasks, but because I went out and moved the others out and did all that stuff, yeah, it went away. The completion of their tasks. I thought they had done it. Maybe they hadn't, because Shahir was still showing as having done his homework, so maybe they hadn't done it. That's probably what it is that he hadn't actually done it, unless it's different for work than the other. So we're going to have him mix some drinks. We'll mix some Sunset Valley, which I'm hoping won't get drunk because I'm planning on selling those. And he doesn't work till later, and she works really soon. And she is, you know what, before you go, why don't you come here? Let me pause. You still didn't, oh, I guess you probably stopped doing that painting, or, you know, it didn't finish you. See, she's not really very close on to gather inspiration and then sell to art gallery. She's quite far off from getting her promotion because she's only like just below the half. She's average, and I just had her on the animal aspiration because I was trying to get her to become friends with the cat, because when you add them to the house, I didn't adopt, I just added her to the house because I didn't want to take the time to do the adopting. So I'm just, no, she has one. Curious where she is on her charisma skill. She's at level 7, because when she gets to level 10, she can call and start asking for things. So, you know what, Shahir? Why don't you do your homework? And you need to buy a club perk. So let's go into the club perks. I don't know that we have that many that we need to buy, mind you, but I'm sure we can always buy anything. We have all the ones that really count. I'm going to buy the archaeology boost because I think I find that fun. I like the archaeology skill a lot, but you kind of need to go to Selvadorada, and we can't really go to Selvadorada anytime soon. What are the club activities here? She needs to be friendly, funny, help clean, and go fishing. That's all there is. So can you come and talk? There's no point coming and talking to... You can do an inside joke. Where's Nicholas? Nicholas is at the bar. Why don't you come talk to Nicholas? Because you don't actually have the best relationship with him. So why don't we come work on that while you are doing... So we can discuss logic puzzles. Actually, forget the homework. You can do that after. Let's work on your aspiration right now. So, are you finished? You're Sean. You're going to bed. Good. That's what I wanted you to do. And that bar is filthy, filthy, filthy. So you could probably clean it, because that helps. And that will help with your responsibility too. And I assume that Lacey will go off to work on her own. Yeah. So she's gathered, she's got her money, and off she goes. So here we go. You're gonna brighten day. We should come and clean that. Unless the butler's gonna beat you to it. Oh, the other thing I did do is I did edit the little room, this place off here. I'm not sure that I'm gonna keep it exactly like this, but we had a bedroom, we had a bed in our inventory. So I put the bed over there, and then I probably will add a bed here, just because when they can come sleep here, and then I don't have to constantly keep moving around like the toddler beds and stuff like that. But I haven't done it yet. So he's reached level 3 of the charisma skill. And tell joke about engineers. Heartfelt compliment, that will help you. Well, he already has maxed his manners. Flatter, I think you're not going to get a chance to clean, because I think the butler's going to do it for you. So we're going to talk about best bait, and we'll ask about his day. What happened to your drinks? I thought I asked you to make drinks. Did you drink it? It says it's 25% done. Oh, the cat's on the table. So, oh well, you can't do anything right now. Maybe you just stopped. Well, oh well. They have quite a lot of money, so it's not that big of a deal. Is that pounding? We're going to change volume to low. And then we are going to go back to... Oh, so he's not there anymore. So you should come back here and make your drinks. I'm not going to make a pet drink, because I've had them make pet drinks, and then they drink them, and then they get not very happy about it. That's what I've seen. So we're going to try and do... Oh, I see. Because I thought that was less before. Maybe because he's now 18, we can make it. So they're friends now. Yay, that's good. I kind of wanted that. I kind of wanted him to be friends. So he's not done his homework, but that's not what I was doing. Oh, he has that. So he is now level... Oh, he's completed 2. So he's actually completed the 2 parts, because he's on the 3rd part of the aspiration. And then part of my goal is that they either have to complete the first 2 tiers of their aspiration, or they have to reach level 3 of it, or max, essentially, reach the top of the teen career. But he's done that. So we're going to come over here, and you're going to come over here and talk about the foster club. And I think what we might end up doing is we might end the gathering. So we don't actually have enough people yet in the club, because we have Beatrice and Kara still in the club. Oh, we have a pop-up. Grandfather portrait. What began as a moving portrait of a grandfather's weathered face is looking more and more like an oatmeal cookie. Lacey can keep painting or retitle it and call it done. Well, I find these are kind of 50-50. I'm going to say keep painting, and we'll see. Oh, those are not raisins. They're now the eyes of a man who survived 2 world wars. Lacey painted her way back to greatness, so her performance gain was medium, and she got a 50 simoleon bonus. So let me see. We could tell a funny story, but I don't really like my adults getting there we go. We talked about with 1 club member. Like I said, we don't have enough club members in the club to even complete that part, because there is only 4. But once the team, if the kids get high enough, I'm not saying the right words, if they get if we're able to age them up. Oh, they are over here, so forget that. They're here. So I was gonna have them go water, but it looks like the butler's watering anyways. We're gonna go back on to leader of the pack, and we can talk about the club, and we can maybe try and become friends with them. So, oh, it was right there. Talk about foster club. I don't know that praising foster club's leader will count as talking about the club. My guess is it doesn't. So I'm going to pause. So we have drinks here. We go. And we're going to, so that was 363. And we can't cancel her drinking it, so oh well. See, we could almost see what is the most expensive drink and just sell them on the table, but it just doesn't really seem to be worth it, because he has the drink. Does he have a drink? No, he's just doing that. And I had him on here, so he has to evolve some plants and whatever. I was just really checking where he was on the nature aspiration. That's why I put him over there. He actually needs to catch some fish. But you know what I was thinking of doing, but we don't actually have probably enough time to do that, was having a toddler party. You don't need to drink that. We should probably finish talking about the club, and then we'll sell that into your inventory. There we go. Because we don't really care. It's not that much money. That's not what I meant to do either. What I meant to do. So now let's see if we can actually talk. We'll do a heartfelt compliment. We're already friends with Karasu. We're going to ask her to move back in. I don't think so. Clubs. Talk about foster club. Oh, actually talking about the praising the leader actually did count as that. So good to know. Because I don't think that was from before. We haven't done this talk about foster club. Where's that drink? I think they actually get the same money even if they're finished. Yeah, C363, as long as it doesn't get thrown in the dishwasher or the garbage or something like that, or the sink or whatever. What does he want to do? He wants to use his laser pointer with Minnie. Well, we can probably do that, but I think what you should probably do now is do your homework, because that will help you with because honestly, he's probably going to be able to move out really quickly, but I probably don't want to move him out, because I don't want to move him out until I'm ready for the last, for the toddler that I said that I had. But he still does need to get these up, and he needs to get an A to become an A student. But one way to help with that is to actually buy him a project. Did I see an angry toddler just before? And we're already in the right spot under kids. So I'm going to go here. And I want to buy the one that helps them with their rocket science skill. Because if he's still here, if we go to Savadarada, it's useful. It's useful is what I mean to say. So he's going to do his homework, and then I'm going to have him start working carefully, and that will help him with his getting his A, and also with his so he's busy painting, and she's going over there to use our. So he's finished his drinks. And the kids are sleeping, but how are their needs? Not very good. He's very, very hungry, and he has to go to the potty a little bit. So why don't you eat a strawberry? Is that going to wake you up? Good, it is. So you're going to eat a strawberry, and then you're going to go potty. And then, Nicholas, why don't you just finish whatever this was? Resume. There's Rocky having a little shake. The pasta primavera, and then we will open. Oh, we got a nanny leaving. We had 2 nannies. I don't know if you noticed that. I wonder if both of them are leaving. Oh, they look like they're both leaving. We didn't really want you to leave. We still have toddlers around. And then you can come and grab a serving of that. Unless Kara's putting it away. Yeah, you can come over to hang. You can come over. Would like to come over? Sure, come on over. You're more than welcome to come over. These are probably spoiled. So, actually, speaking of cooking, I should have Shahir make some sack lunches himself, because that will help him, one, with his, well, he won't need it for the responsibility, because he'll already have maxed that just by the time he's done his homework. And the time he's done his project, I can't imagine he's going to need to do that. Oh, Oliver's level 3 of the potty skill. Yay, he's on his way to being. That's one of the things he needs to do. He has to max all of his skills. So we're going to open and stick this in the fridge. And did Nicholas, oh, she's angry because, oh, she got to go potty. Go potty. Go on. Oh my goodness, you're really hungry too. Can you eat? Eat your strawberry. Don't go grab that. No, don't go in your potty. Don't go in your diaper. Is that nanny in your way? Is that butler in your way? Oh, so annoying. I don't want you to go in you're old enough and a big girl. Have you not maxed your potty skill? That's so annoying. So annoying. There's no point going potty if you're going to go in your diaper. You're going to eat your strawberry. How are you doing? You're still hungry. Come eat your food. What is the butler doing? Oh, the butler gave you a drink? Where did you get that drink from? You don't need that drink, because what you need is to eat the food that's there, because that will help you an awful lot more than that silly thing, that drink. That's just going to make a waste of time. I don't like those drinks. That's actually, and I don't like the high chairs very much either. But, so you're cleaning up. So you're eating. You're going to go, you know what, just eat. You can eat more later. Just eat this. It's bad enough you're going to need to have a bath. He still probably hasn't eaten. He's working on that. Okay. You are going to give the little one a bath. Give Scarlet a bath. That will help your skill anyways. Hopefully that helps. And then after you've done that, why don't you actually hire a nanny, since the nannies have left. And since we can't control the young adults anymore. They can't help us. Of course, Shahir can a little bit, but, you know, I'd rather get him done with all his things so he can just age up. He is actually more use as a young adult than he is as a teen. As long as we don't have any other teens in the house. So I find that they stay to like do the goals that I have to age them up, which is down actually the rules, the whole purpose of the foster child challenge, which we're going to end, but I'll just give a brief overview now, is that 2 Sims, who can be a couple, which they are in this case, raise so many kids from, you know, baby or toddler stage up to young adult. The real goal is 50. I've made it 20, but then I have set goals that they need to reach along the way, which the details are down below. But I realize how much time has gone by, so I think we're going to leave it here. We have our Shahir is finally a teen, and he's working on, you know, all the things he needs to do to try and become a young adult. So I don't think he's going to be a teen for very long. The toddlers we're struggling with. And we now have a kitty cat, and we're about to adopt a baby, which we will try and do in the next part. But that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!